route combinations to help you beat zone.
Good question. All right, it's time for SGibs tip of the week. Gibbs, what is your tip this week?
So this is something I've seen people use a ton of in the community. I actually had someone do it to me. This was probably about a month, 2 months ago. And I remember at the time I was actually dumbfounded. I was like, how did he do this to me? I played a lot of man-to-man defense, so if you come out in big dime 1-4-6 here, Farls, the specific formation he was in was gun trips tight end. This is something that, again, is happening a lot in the community. I think it's going to help you guys a lot at home beat man-to-man, especially in situations where you really need the first down. So this can be a hot route. It doesn't have to be a specific play, but if in this example I'm playing 4 verticals, I'm facing cover 2-man, I want to throw the ball to Hawkins. I only need 4 yards to get the first down, but what ends up happening, he gets pressed. The pressure's going to get in. I roll out. Bad things happen. Blah, 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 blah.
Seen it a million times.
So, to remedy this, what my opponent had done to me, and then I finally realized what he was doing, I thought he was putting Hawkins on a curl route, and I was like, why isn't the curl route getting pressed? This is blowing my mind. And he was just dotting me up with 10-yard curls after 10-yard curls. And then Falls and I started discussing, and we started saying, wait a second, could that possibly be a hitch route, smart routed? So we know that hitch patterns don't get pressed. So the snap of the ball here, you can see that hitch route, I'm able to complete that for a short minimal gain. He dropped it, so I didn't. But he didn't get pressed, and that is the key, my friends. So in a situation where it's 3rd and 10, you know they have to respect the tight end corner. You know they have to respect the vertical route to Benjamin. They have to respect the crossing pattern post to Heartline. So if you put Hawkins on a hitch route and then smart route him for 10 yards, you guys are going to have an unbumpable curl for a 10-yard easy completion when you need it most. And that, my friends, is my tip of the week.
Not bad. It's very tough. People have done it to me online. I'm not sure where it originated, who started it.
Don't know who started it.
But if you did, great scheme.
If you started it, hat tip.
Tip the cap. Good way to beat man. Make sure you'd want to clear the drag, so he doesn't get pressed, just to get out of there. And then they've got to worry maybe about a tight end corner in the table, so it will be very challenging to stop that route. So good work, and very strong, because man was very tough to beat, and that can also help people do that. All right, here we go. Next.